Good morning YouTube and welcome to another review. This is a 3D printed lightsaber that I purchased off of Retrogema. This is the same guy Simon from which I bought my Kylo Ren lightsaber a few months ago. He's kind enough to send me a new one through. This is the new Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber that was featured in Revenge of the Sith firstly and then later A New Hope. As you can see, it comes amazingly well packaged. There's about a dozen different separate pieces, all of which are 3D printed as I mentioned, and you can really tell the amazing leaps and bounds that Simon has managed to do in all of the production of getting this lightsaber printed in the first place. So I wanted to give a quick review of all of the pieces and focus on the build and print quality. You can see here the extraordinarily high level of detail Simon's managed to get into all of these pieces. This is the bottle pommel here, and then this bag contains a few smaller detail parts. There's a key ring chain for you can hang it on your belt if you so wanted, and a couple of little power buttons, and lastly sort of the power on and off switch on the real lightsaber. It's amazing. This is a quantum leap different to the Kylo Ren lightsaber I got earlier in the year, and I thought that was pretty damn amazing, to be brutally honest. The inlay goes in here. This is sort of the main handle grip. You can see nice quality of sheen, and all the various pieces all fit together. I still quite believe how we managed to print 3D items, to be honest with you, but that's the age we live in. This is the main sort of power hub button, the switch fits in there, and overall yeah, it's really impressive. So it does get to be quite a tall item once you start sticking everything together. So let's crack on and try and put this thing together. A note is that after I recorded all this footage a while ago, I realised that power switch should be further down the pommel, so I'm an idiot, so ignore me. But as you can see, it starts to go together really well. Yeah, let's put it lengthways, I think, so you can see how it all fits together. And then lastly, this is sort of the headpiece, as it were. You've got the main emitter, and then there's this sort of central spire which all the main pieces sort of fit together on. So how do we put this together? Right, I think this piece goes in here like this. Obviously, when you come to build one of these yourself, you need to look at lots and lots of reference photos, make sure you don't put things upside down like I very nearly did, and it all starts to come together pretty nicely. So here's a close-up of the dry fitted items. There's no glue at this stage, but you can see it does get to be quite tall quite quickly, but it starts to come together into a really awesome piece. I'm really looking forward to getting the glue out and start sticking this thing together. You can use super glue or plastic cement to glue this together. This is likely for the Kylo Ren version I did, and the basic sort of painting exercise of using primer and then all the various colours and things that you need, but I think you get the basic construction done first, and you can always add the extra bits on at the end. So here's another shot of the saber after I realised I'd dry fitted everything in the wrong order. So you can see here's the basic handle, here's sort of the thumb switch, the power switch, and then lastly the pommel right at the end. It's amazing. I can't recommend enough getting hold of one of these. It'll look really good if you're into cosplay, or if you want something to put on your desk, or nerd cave. And then lastly, let's have a quick look to see how this saber compares to this. Is the version 4 of Retrogema's Kylo Ren lightsaber. There's a new one out now, but this is the one that I've got, and you can see it's slightly smaller than Obi-Wan Kenobi's, but it's pretty awesome. So there you have it. If you fancy being your own version of Obi-Wan Kenobi, having this item for cosplay, or even just sort of sitting on your desk, you could do a lot worse than have one of these. So thank you very much, Simon, and hope to speak to you all soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.